Yo, man, what's going on, y'all, man? You already know what time it is. I see the boy got the headphones on already, so you know I mean business. You see what I'm saying? But by today's title and thumbnail, you already know what to expect. I don't think I got to say too much other than because y'all clicked on her for a reason, because y'all ready for another lit, crazy reaction video. More importantly, man, if you're new to the channel, like I tell y'all, we on the road to 1 million right now. You new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, but you have to turn on the notifications and you have to click all. You have to click that little bell and click all to get notified when I post another banger, man. It will make a big difference, I'm telling you. Y'all just have no idea of how crucial the algorithm is and just things are. So I can boost into the algorithm. We can make this milestone something that will potentially be the past. And, you know, we moving forward to conquer 10 million subscribers. You see what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, man, did enough preaching. I know y'all probably watched the last video when I talked about it, but I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, you follow the instructions I told you, hit that like button or else. Nah, all jokes aside, let's get into it. Let's go.
Ima Gibson recently sued and exposed Jason Derulo after dropping her from his label just for this. She was first signed by Atlantic Records back in 2021 after finally receiving her break. Little did she know things would take a wicked turn. After only a few weeks of being signed, Jason would allegedly start asking for sexual advances. Once she would turn them all down, he would finally come clean and say that the only way that she can become successful in this industry is if she partakes in a sex ritual or if she does goat skin and fish scale.
When I told my mom about it, we did some research. I found a couple articles and it was relating back to a Haitian culture ritual of a sex ritual and sacrificing a goat.
At this point, this is nothing new, and all this is doing is just proving Christians' further point on how we are in a spiritual battle for our souls. But of course, he responded by saying this.
But these claims are completely false and hurtful.
All I can say is that the darkness is slowly coming to light, and it is clearly being shown in our faces day by day. But you guys let me know what you think. Ima Gibson recently...
So what made me believe is the fact that Jason Derulo is actually Haitian. So the whole ritual process, what she was mentioning to, actually makes sense. And the fact that Ima, but I never heard about this blowing up. Let's get this correct. But if she came out and said this, I wholeheartedly don't think that somebody will publicly lie like that just because they're upset. I personally don't think somebody, just even looking, I say just outside, looking at the type of person she is outside, which is things can be a lot different when you're looking inside. It's just the whole Jason Derulo effect in general. It's just very like, you know, like it's very confusing to me. But when she did this, it kind of made sense on what she was referencing to. Maybe if he would have had Doja Cat, she probably would have definitely went with it. Wow.
And then I would do the same.
Jesus said, "Take this cup. This is my blood of the new covenant."
Now we've mixed our blood.
That's right. Which is his and which is mine. Now our blood symbolically has been mixed here. Now at the communion table,
Yes, sir.
he said, "This is my blood of the new covenant. All of you drink all of it." Judas had to drink that.
Yes, sir.
So, now, and I want you to be this way every time you take communion, and you ought to take it a lot. A lot.
Yes, sir.
Now his blood is in my body.
Yes, sir.
It's in there. His blood is mixed with my blood. Can you see it?
Wait. Even if he's making, you know, like an analogy, because he really didn't cut himself. All right. He didn't cut himself. You can tell both of them didn't cut themselves. They just made an analogy to show what went on. But what I'm reading here is that this is a demonic blood covenant. And it says, out of order, Jesus didn't have his disciples drink his blood, literally. This pastor is operating through a demonic spirit. Can anybody find the chapter and the verse, which is this guy Kenneth Copeland was referencing to? And y'all know the last reaction I did to Kenneth Copeland was crazy. This dude literally was lying out his mouth when a reporter called him, and his eyes just look very demonic, bro. Oh, and I wanted to touch on this too. I know a lot of y'all possibly seen this fight, man. The fact that Simpsons, because I know y'all remember this episode. I know y'all remember this episode. And I know y'all seen this fight because I saw Buddy right here win 100%. Tyson Fury lost this entire match. He got outboxed by a UFC fighter. And this was, I guess this was his first match. But the best part about this, right, that y'all possibly like, what is he putting an image on this for? This just happened last year, or this year in 2023. This just happened in 2023. This happened probably like 1990 something, right? I'm just throwing a random number out there. But the best part is Homer Simpson got completely obliterated this entire match the same way he did. The exact same way he did. It's crazy because they literally got the same haircut, the same type of facial structure, the same type of, right? And Homer won. The same thing he won. Even though he got completely obliterated by him, Homer won. That is crazy, bro. Like, every day, Simpsons is making something different. They're literally changing the world, y'all. And they're still not under the investigation, right? How about this? Let me just work in Simpsons headquarters. I think I figured out myself and let y'all know. I'm finna put in the application now.
Young Thug is still fighting his RICO case.
Oh, man.
But what I just learned is that when one of his homeboys, when they raided his house, he was a YSL member, and he was arrested in the middle of a goat sacrificing ritual.
What?
Yeah.
That's what the police are saying.
Nah, that can't be real.
Young Thug is Jaleel White.
Family Matters.
Steve Urkel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So they got Steve Urkel in jail right now fighting a RICO.
Not no more.
Not no more. Okay.
I just set that free.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's Jaleel. That is not who you think it is.
Nah, that's crazy.
I definitely seen pictures of you guys hanging out.
And that body belongs to Sammy Davis Jr. So, guess that's all the way nipped in the butt there.
So it's just a wild thing going on.
Wild thing going on. They're just trying to find a person that's not even there.
Okay. Well, how do you think things are going to turn out for Young Thug? Or Steve Urkel?
There you go.
So basically what he's trying to say is that Steve Urkel is Demon is technically Young Thug at the moment. And also when he said something about Sammy Davis Jr., he was a satanist and he was involved in satanic rituals. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that y'all can look up. I'm not too sure how much this holds weight, but at the same time, I'm neutral about a lot of situations. It's really just about learning. But like he mentioned before, I feel like a lot of times when Orlando Brown is speaking, he can be referencing to demons, that they are just, when you're selling your soul, a demon takes over your body. And what they do is hop from body to body. When you go. Their spirit still lives on and go on to the next person who decides to sell.
This is real proof the Mandela effect is real and how you can be affected by it. And the Mandela effect is when a large amount of people remember something that never happened. What if I told you the Monopoly man never had a glass eye? And the same mirror on the wall was always Magic Mirror this whole time. Now I only showed y'all 2 small examples, but there's a bunch more. Now there's something called the multiverse theory that explains why our reality keeps changing. People are not misremembering, we just got combined with a different reality. But how can different realities possibly merge? Shouldn't that shit be like impossible? Well, because of this machine called CERN, it's actually very possible. This machine is so powerful that some even believe it can cause a black hole on Earth. And I ain't gonna lie, this much power would explain a lot.
A black hole?
And most scientists believe that what enters a black hole never comes out. But some think they may be a gateway to other universes.
Another theory is that we're living in a simulation similar to the Matrix. And every Mandela effect is an error made by the people controlling it. Comment which theory makes the most sense to you and follow me so you don't miss the next video.
So a lot of the theories that he said make sense instead of the mirror thing. A lot of people referenced a mirror, mirror on the wall. It's from Shrek. So a lot of people who was really big Shrek fans are mentioned from Shrek. Not a lot of people watch that the actual movie that said the magic mirror on the wall, but the mirror, mirror on the wall part comes from Shrek. So that's why we think it's mirror, mirror on the wall. We remember it being mirror, mirror on the wall because Shrek is very popular, you know.
Told y'all, man. See, I told y'all. I told y'all, man. See, I told y'all. I told y'all a couple months ago when y'all was all using that cheerleading upload yearbook picture that whenever you use those AI apps, the company can use your image and likeness for whatever they want. They can sell it. They can do whatever they want with it. That's why a lot of you guys are seeing yourselves in Grand Theft Auto for free. I told y'all, man.
Yeah, you do got to sign them rights over. But yeah, did y'all see yourself in GTA 6? Anybody? No, I know a lot of us probably gonna be 80 years old by the time this game come out. They need to release it already. Like, it's been like 13 years, man.
This just getting ridiculous. Like,
nah, that can't be real.
I'm sick to my stomach. Well, at least we know where the Island Boys came from. Hey. Like, literally, the answer is in their name. Island. Like, do I have to say a lot?
Oh, that's crazy.
Straight up industry plants pushing an agenda. Typical.
That's crazy.
If your kids like these boys, tell them to stop. Because they trying to brainwash our youth. In this video I'm about to show you, I don't even want to be in the video. Y'all look at the youth is the target. Protect your kids.
Yeah, I didn't know that they actually met Jeffrey Epstein on his island. That is crazy. I guess that's why they call themselves the Island Boy, right? Can anybody confirm that this down below was true, or is that just false that he's talking about?
Look.
Nah, that is crazy.
These everywhere. You can't even deny.
What?
Straight androids. Listen to what he said. What way to hide the truth for the
I've never seen you bleed blood. I've never seen you bleed actual blood. Now, I know you sustain yourself on a diet that is basically Doritos, Fritos, and lobster. With some red wine mixed in. I had all 4 yesterday. That's what I'm saying. These are very robotic tendencies. You're up in the morning at 3 a.m. every single day.
Yeah, well, Chris Brown is R. Kelly.
Okay.
That's what she's trying to say, but she can't say it. It's the masks. It's the masks that we wear in life. It's the demons that we don't see. It's the eyes that change colors. It's the people that enter by spirit through the mouth. All these things are real. Demons are real. Just, you know, you can identify certain things in certain beings. You know, if you're under demon possession, it's gonna seem like you're still there, but your actions are gonna be delayed. So really, you're not in the state that you're supposed to be in. You're being controlled. It's the masks that we wear, and the person behind that mask right now is not the real Chris Brown, is what I'm saying. And the best person to explain that is the real Chris Brown, Sierra. Yeah, well, Chris.
Okay, so he's saying that Chris Brown is R. Kelly and Sierra is really Chris Brown. Okay, all right. Hear me out, okay? Because maybe he's trying to articulate without getting in trouble. So, like, we possibly got to read in between the lines here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, all jokes aside. I feel like Orlando Brown has said a lot of things within the past that held weight. And sometimes it does sound like he's just, you know, speaking or talking, but I feel like on a deeper level, he possibly could just be saying that it's the same demons that are just jumping from body to body within these celebrities. You get what I'm saying? I forgot what movie that was, but we watched it. And basically it was I'm not sure if it was on Netflix. There's a name to the demon. You know what I'm saying? And the demon is shifting and changing into different celebrities, you know, which is possibly what he could be saying, you know. I feel like he just sometimes have a hard time articulating his words, you know, but sometimes I think some of the things he do say could hold some weight. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about him down below.
All right, today we on the water topic, bro. We finna talk about water. And basically how with water, how I actually thought of something. I don't know if y'all thought of the same thing, but look, let me just hear me out. Okay, so do y'all remember that guy who had mysteriously died for discovering goo lagoons? Do y'all remember that lake underwater he had discovered?
No.
Here, let me refresh your memory right quick.
Things that I had ever seen in the bottom of the ocean. It was while filming for Blue Planet. It was in the Gulf of Mexico. And inside the ring of mussels was a lake. And it's like, wait a minute. I'm already underwater. We went out over the water in this lake and tried to descend in it and bounced off. It was so super saline and dense that the submarine couldn't go down in it. We literally bounced off. And as we bounced off, we sent ripples heading back to the shoreline. It was insane. I've never seen anything like it.
Coincidentally, a few days after this aired on the television that he had made this discovery, when him and his friend were flying the helicopter, it exploded and he died.
Okay, y'all noticed in the video how he said ripples? Go back if y'all didn't hear him say it. Okay, now let me show y'all the same ripples that happen when rockets or when missiles hit the sky. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters and let it divide the waters from the waters. Genesis 1 verse 6. Okay, so y'all notice how his submarine couldn't penetrate that water. And y'all notice how whatever flying rocket or aircraft or whatever was in the air that was hitting the sky couldn't penetrate that either. Okay, now hear me out. I believe that there are actually two firmaments. Yes, I'm saying I believe that there is one above us as well as one below us. But we're already above water. What will be the reason for it to be blocked off? My point exactly. What reason would this man have to miraculously die just to show some solid water underwater? Because it'll have you thinking, and you know they hate that. What reason would they have to discover Mars when there's 95% of the ocean untouched? Now, they wouldn't just go way out there without discovering everything that's out here, right? That being said, space must be a part of that 95% also, right? That's something to think about, but y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments.
I personally think right now, and I want y'all to let me know how I think in the comments as well, we don't even have 95% of the water discovered. So why is they constantly trying to get out of space? If y'all don't even have what needs to be discovered, the stuff that is accessible to you, by literally driving a couple hours and jumping in some water, if 95 of the sea is undiscovered, along with the animals that could potentially be in the sea, why y'all so fixated by what's outside of the space? That because either one, it can't be a legit outer space, that there's more land that they're telling us about over on the ice wall, or it's really no other option. I personally feel like, because people normally, they went to, so supposedly all these discoverers and these colonizers went and colonized all the land. You feel like that colonizers wouldn't want to colonize the ocean too? Be the first to discover something? Like, it's something that they know. The fact that there was a lake under, like, I hope SpongeBob ain't pulling the Simpsons around here. Lake underwater is crazy, man.
I'm at this point, I really don't care anymore if you get offended or not.
Nah, not my boy.
To the people that watched the movie Sound of Freedom, you were distracted. You fell for the trap. This man is playing both sides.
Let's see.
Why did you think they were able to let him make this movie and nothing happened to him? Why did you think they let him go on a public platform and expose what these people do?
I mean,
like, come on now, like, use common sense. Everything is about symbolism. Why aren't you people waking up? Why? Like, it's right in y'all face. I don't understand how y'all don't see this. It just me off because I swear most people in this generation are so gullible. They believe everything that they see and everything that they hear. And they don't question anything. Like, seriously. I try to tell people a little research will get you a long way. It will get you a long way. But see, the problem is, with today's generation is, people only want to listen to what somebody else tell them and just run with it instead of finding things out on their own. But you know what's crazy? Those same people that called me a conspiracy theorist and that say I'm always thinking too much, I'm thinking too much into things, and then when the truth comes out, they have nothing to say to me because now they look goofy. And if you watch the movie, congratulations to you. Don't ask me if I watched it because the answer is going to be no. I'm not watching it because I have a mind of my own. I don't need to watch a movie to clarify that I know what was going on all these years about that. I don't need to watch a movie to validate that. Wake up out the matrix.
I'm gonna be honest, for everybody that's hating, fam, like, I really didn't see anything about this being showcased just even at the movie theaters. I had to literally go up and see, like, is it at AMC or is it at Regal or is it at all of them? You don't have to watch it, like he said, like, I agree with him on that. You don't have to watch the movie just to understand what's really going on. But at the end of the day, I don't think any movie is telling you not really what's already going on. It's just clarifying a lot of the things that's been going on. You know, they stay putting it in our face, so it's not nothing new. Like, I know type of things that is already in media because I've been deep in the media for years, so I really have not seen it yet. But I have seen a lot of clips supposedly of things that people were referencing to that was pretty gruesome. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this down below.
I knew I used to wait outside of Turkish baths for him.
What?
You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of men meet. And they all take hot baths together. That's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people. And they meet them at the Turkish bath and they do their meetings and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at. So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath. I knew I used to wait outside a Turkish bath.
That's crazy, Diddy. That is crazy.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Okay, so they're trying to say that this is the outer space. Like, there is no outer space that we really can go to. These are the outer space. That's what they call it. Oh, you're going outer space. You're going outer space. Like, you're going outer space. But the thing is, you're going over this ice wall into the outer of the space that we're already in is basically what they're referencing to. That's why they say when a lot of these ships and these what they call like spaceships and things like that are satellites that when they go up, they always potentially curve down and then disappear. When they just like, why can't they just go straight up? Why do they always go up and then they curve down like they're going to land somewhere out in the outer spaces? But if this confirmed to be true, y'all, Oh my God, do y'all not know how crazy the world will get? Like, it'll probably take you like a week just to travel. Like, I mean, of course they got a lot of traveling technology that we're not privy to, if that makes sense, that they're not going to tell us about. So this probably explains all the spacecrafts that they're hiding from us. These unidentified objects are invented because they can travel from these areas in speeds.
То есть почти все объекты на этом фото ей кажутся ненастоящими. В то же время вот фотография китайского лунохода у нее особенных вопросов не вызывает.
А это то, что кажется не настоящим?
Да, вот то, что красное.
Сетка гугловская, не наша. Так, чтобы не было предвзятости. Удивительно, но там точно вот она смотрит по очень много параметров, в том числе там падение светотеней и так далее, и показывает, что инкорпорировано в фотографию.
То есть почти все объекты на этом фото ей кажутся ненастоящими. В то же время вот фотография китайского лунохода у нее особенных вопросов не вызывает.
Now, what's crazy is that Putin was like surprised, and his associate, whoever that is, was trying to like, well, I mean, it's pretty real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they stuttered kind of raised the flag, if you ask me. But still raises a flag that how did they get through the Van Allen radiation belt and seem unaffected on return to Earth in 1969? Like, y'all got to look up the Van Allen radiation belt. You get what I'm saying? And another question is, why has no man ever been back? We putting satellites there. We're doing this. We're putting that. Why have nobody been back? They need that. That's going to be the real question.
Do you notice anything weird about this mannequin? For anyone that is familiar with the legend, she is known as La Pascualita. The mannequin has stood in the window of a Mexican bridal shop for 90 years. But when she was first placed there, customers noticed something kind of strange. The detail work on the mannequin was unusual. She was noted with eyebrow hair, veins, and discoloration around her mouth and ears.
What?
But that suspicion turned into horror as customers started to notice that she had a resemblance to the owner's deceased daughter, Pascuala. Pascuala was said to be married herself, but tragically died before her wedding day. Shortly after her death, the mannequin appeared in the window and the legend was made that these were the remains of the owner's daughter. The most convincing evidence has always been the hands. The hands were shown with wrinkles, veins, and lifelike fingernails, which is unlike any mannequin ever made. The question remains to this day, could this really be the shop owner's daughter?
I feel like, I mean, go touch it. If it's wood, then you know it ain't her. But if it's like skin, then of course, like it's nothing too out the way. But if he was saying like, oh, the fingernails grow and they gotta clip it, like then I'll start like, yeah, this is pretty crazy.
Hollywood call you yet?
I mean, you know, yeah, I'm part of that Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I got a Hollywood agency. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, right? I can't say too much, but I'm gonna say it. Has it ever been a time where it's though? Have you ever got a visitor?
A visitor, like somebody come to your house?
How can I explain this? When you're getting to certain levels and you're going up, somebody come see you.
And want to come talk to you?
Somebody come and see you and to help you go to the next level. A lot of people, you know how you might see somebody that's not that talented or not that funny or whatever, and all of a sudden they be all the way up here and you trying to figure out how that happened. Now I'm gonna rephrase this question. Have anybody came to visit you?
Nah, hell nah. Nah. I don't think they gonna try to do that.
Did Hollywood call you yet?
I mean,
nah, man, this was pretty crazy. This was honestly pretty crazy, man. Y'all let me know y'all honest thoughts and opinions on this down below. Make sure if y'all enjoyed it, y'all give this video a huge thumbs up, man. Remember, the more thumbs up this video get, the higher that it will, I don't even know why I'm doing this, it will rank. You get what I'm saying? I'm pointing at y'all like, bro, you pointing me with the headphones. It will rank. Also, make sure if you're new to the channel, like I tell y'all, we on a road to 1 million subscribers, and it would be highly appreciated. We can hit that milestone, man. Let's get it. Let's go. I'll see y'all tomorrow.